The Hero Musketeer is the best card in the game, and it's not even close. For a 3 elixir turret, you're able to plow through your opponent's defenses, defend against hog riders, have spawn-in damage to obliterate skeletons, and its attack speed is super fast, so it'll plow through towers and distractions that your opponent has to be an entire Wink edition. And pairing it with either 3 Musketeers or Royal Hogs or other fireball bait and fast cycle cards like Skeletons and Ice Spirit and Log allow you to cycle a ton of them. So let's get into some games and run it. Bro's got Mega Knight in the banner, but I'm not even scared. I'd love to see an Elixir Golem deck. Usually in this meta, because the mini pack is also super strong, you want to not make the first play. If you make the first play, you could give your opponent the ability to counter push with a mini P.E.K.K.A that has more pancake levels, and you could get a really awesome opportunity to lose the game. So I try not to do that. Like, this guy just generated 4 elixir for me, and I think that's awesome. I could go for vines on top of the tower and the prince and maybe be able to straight up kill that and force out a bunch of extra elixir. Because the musketeers didn't even die and he spent 5 elixir, right? So I can get Skellies down here. He had to go for a little Spirit Empress, which does trash. It doesn't do much. You could pop the ability, but then the mini P.E.K.K.A is in the other side. He still has to worry about it. We could go in for the mini P.E.K.K.A ability soonish, depending on what happens. Okay, so that's a lumberjack. I think that's worthwhile. We might be able to keep the mini P.E.K.K.A alive. It wasn't worth. It was going to get the same interaction regardless. My bad. We can go Royal Hogs, force out like a bomber if he has it. I'm not necessarily sure. Usually this deck has bomber. Could have fireball. If he straight up goes prince again, I have the musketeer hero and I have ice spirit. So we want to showcase why this card is so absurdly broken. And you'll see real soon. I'm going to muskie here first, early on, so then we can still go ice spirit. He's going to muskie at the bridge. There's no doubt he's going to go drop his turret. So I want to go in for skeletons here. And hopefully we're going to be able to kill it. Oh, thank God. That was really lucky. No turret, so I didn't have to display my turret. I didn't take a ton of damage. But this is the first interaction, guys, that you will see. Opponents are not going to have a good time. Spirit Empress died, and he loses his tower too, basically. Like, come on, man. That's a 6 elixir Spirit Empress and a Princess Tower, and he still ended up having to go zap. He spent 8 elixir, man. That's a 4 elixir card with a 3 elixir ability, and he's defending. You shouldn't be spending more elixir on defense and take damage with powerful cards. Not how the game's supposed to work. You're supposed to have defender's advantage so you can counter push and kill things. It's ridiculous how good this is. And I think he's kind of forfeiting the rest of the game right now just because of this. I also can hero mini P.E.K.K.A. Musketeers are not necessarily the best to cycle in 3. It's definitely better to just drop the solo one. But here we go. Dropping the ability on defense now. Stop the giant. Going to go vines on top of all 3 of his cards. Maybe we can get some skeletons up in here if we need to. But honestly, it's not even that bad. The Spirit Empress could potentially be a problem here, though. We're going to have to wait for that. Oh, wait, my tower's not going to be targeting it. That's kind of rough. I'll go Skellies. Wait for the Spirit Empress to target, and then go for Musketeer afterward. We should be good. Oh, that's a little scary, bro. All right, we're going to log your Spirit Empress. Get out of here. That was slightly sketch. But I have another ability paired with an Ice Spirit. We want the Ice Spirit to jump onto the Prince first. Then we drop the ability. Then we go Skeletons. And then, honestly, you just drop another Musketeer and drop another ability because it refreshes. Oh, are you annoyed yet? Are you not entertained? And then I Vine, so you can't take my tower, bro. It's not going through. No matter what you do, you're getting held in place. Oh, and we did so much damage at a 3 crown, too. Splitting 2 Musketeers there is always the play if you can. Let's go. I want you to spam into me. I can drop skeletons because I'll get towards the evolution, but generally, I think that your best bet is to just use the mini P.E.K.K.A whenever you get the chance. He's going to end up getting a hit on my tower, but not that much. Just like, you know, a little bit of damage. We can casually just calculatively cycle our mini P.E.K.K.A, go in for our hero knight counter, and then possibly pop an ability soon. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the face of the musketeer. No! That could have been insane. I got too greedy. It happens. I'll go Ice Spirit on the Muskie. There's a chance he pops the ability. I'm just trying to drop it before he gets the Musketeer closer. I want him to not click the ability if we can get him not to. That would be better. I could 3 Musketeers, but I'd rather go in for the Hero Muskie and then go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A and then do dual lane pressure. Yeah, see, this is why we have the 3M in the deck because of the Fireball. It's also okay, though, because we still have potential to make moves. We can go Hero mini P.E.K.K.A here. And we have mini P.E.K.K.A potentially going towards the tower. We'll see. It's likely going to hit the knight. And maybe we can get a better ability this time. Who knows? No, it's not worth it. Because it's not going to kill the knight. And then he's still in the middle of the map. And then it's just like a waste of elixir. I'd rather not do that. We don't have anything for a hog rider. So hopefully he lets me get 10 elixir. Just let me get my musketeers on the map. Please, bro. I have simple needs here. Don't do it to me. All right. We need Ice Spirit, and then we can go for Skeletons just to counter the Hog Rider for a little bit less damage. It's going to get one less hit, so, or I guess two. Maybe a couple more than two. Do I have to Vines this? I mean, it's probably worth it to Vines, but I'm not gonna. Oh, reach the tower anyway. Oh my god. All right, let's Vines the right side. Yes, the log. I can't believe that reached. Well, I mean, kind of. That's why I didn't Vines, but I'm a little bit lucky. A little bit lucky, lad. All right, so I'm going to mini-peck the last second. I was kind of encouraging him to go for a Hog Rider on that side because he had more damage, but he didn't. Unfortunate. We'd split row Hogs so he gets a worse Fireball. And then he's not even Fireballing. Ooh, Skeletons are annoying. All right, let's pop the ability for one time. Now he has no Skeletons. Maybe we can get a mini-pack a swipe. Nah. That's why the Musketeer hero is undefeated. It's just better. It's better. It's built different. All right, we're going to click the ability because he's going to Hog Rider and he's going to Fireball. We have to Vines on all this stuff. We don't want to drop our Ice Spirit yet. Okay, we don't even have to. This is just dead. Cool. I mean, we keep the Musketeer healthy. Oh, no, we got the turret down. Okay. Stop. That would have gotten hits on my tower, even though I had a 4 elixir Musketeer there. I had the hero Musketeer, but the turret's better. Like, tell me how that makes sense. It's just stupid, man. Crazy. Insane. All right, we'll go Royal Hogs. He did whiff. We take those. We take those for sure. Wait, what if I just dropped it at the bridge? Like, straight up? Hero Muskie at the bridge, though, for the one time? Straight up, like, this isn't even that bad. This might be too good. Oh, I missed the Vines. Oh, does it even matter that I missed the Vines, though? It might have not even mattered that I missed the Vines. Oh, my gosh. Yo, this is criminal. This is crazy work. All right. Let's go Royal Hogs again. Let's just send it again at the bridge. Like, straight up. Let's just do it 2 times in a row. This is Giga Troll, but it had to be done at this point. We're not going to pop the ability because we can't. Maybe I can. Into the Hero Knight, that would have been funny. All right, so the Skellies are not that scary. The Ice Spirit is not that scary. We can do this, and we can just mini-peck on this, and then Vines. And then all this dies, I think. Unless we get unlucky. Nah, we're chill. The Ice Spirit, Hero mini-peck, and log combo against that is what you need to do, apparently. Okay. He's gonna cycle his Muskie in the back. We can cycle our Muskie in the back, but it's definitely better for us to go 3 Muskies, and then just defend that way. Oh no, I should have cycled the regular one because then I would have been able to get the ability. He's going to make me target the Knight instead until the Knight's dead. Bro, he's going to Fireball me too. Click the ability at least. We can get that down. Maybe go Royal Hog Split. Hopefully be able to one-shot that Muskie. If not, we can get another Muskie on the right side. It's a bit annoying. This guy's playing well. I mean, obviously, later on in Grand Challenges, people are just better at the game intrinsically. That's just kind of how it is. Good Vines value, but still could have been better. Whoa! Wait, the turret, the pre-log. Okay, wait, we just cycle another Musketeer. What am I doing? Why am I not just cycling more Hero Muskies? Apparently, I like getting Fireballed. That's why. I have a huge Fireball extreme enjoyment factor. All right, we're going to do this. Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Spirit. We're chilling. That should be a dead hog. Even though he's got so much stuff here. All right, we got to click another ability. So we win that interaction. We can go split more piggies. We can go log again. Dude, these guys are good sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. All right, we're going to click another ability. Vines here. Just hold everything in place. Guaranteed not lose. Guaranteed to not lose. Guaranteed to not lose. I might have lost. No, I won! Let's go! Crazy. Insane work. We take those. We take those. That match was incredibly intense, and the guy was really good too. Taking a look at his best finish, he's been consistently around top 1,800, 1,900 in the world. All right, we got to give me his nut with an E. So I'm going to go for Royal Hog's first play because we see a princess, and I don't think this guy's going to be attacking me. And I might... Oh, that's a Mega Knight. I'm definitely activating King Tower. Okay, this is risky. This is really risky. If I log and I somehow get, like, hit by a Goblin Barrel, I'm going to be a sad sir, but hear me out. I can go Ice Spirit here, pull the Mega Nut, and then go in for Musketeer. And I'm up so big from a department of defense for the rest of the game. The downside is I'm down 1,000 damage, but hear me out. We just claw our way back with this broken ability. It's going to spawn in, and it's going to deliver us the win. Look at the damage! He doesn't understand how broken it is. He loses the entire Electro Wizard, too. I stole 1,000 damage right back. And not only that, guys. We got 4 elixir for 3. So we got dividends on our elixir investment, and that's why this is broken. Also, one thing that I just have to be completely clear about is I super hate playing into Sparky when I'm down elixir. I have to go Vines here, and it doesn't feel great, but it is the play that we have to make. We're going to go Vines early because we don't know when the Vines will hit. Then we're going to go Skeletons. Then we're going to go Ice Spirit. We really are hoping that it hits the Sparky in time, and it does. Holy heck, we are knocking back that Sparky all day. Yo, we did it. We did it. We defended it. That's it. That's it. The Musketeer will be able to clap it. Don't think it gets a hit. No! The defense was so clean. It was so clean until it wasn't. And then I didn't even say clean correctly. It was so unclean that it messed with my verbs. The verbiage. It was awful. Oh, that was tragic, man. All right, we know he's got Mega Nut, so he's going to do that. He's going to drop his Mega Nut soon. So let's go for our 3 Musketeers and force the Mega Nut. And then we just mini P.E.K.K.A. And then we feel really good about ourselves. We're going to kill the Royal Ghost on the right side, too. It's fine. Mega Nut left. Great. Now he doesn't have it in cycle for the Royal Hogs. I mean, I guess it didn't matter anyway. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Royal Hogs. And they're in the air. They don't care. They're going to run away. Okay, we have to probably defend that, maybe. Kind of. An interesting spot to be in where I can Vines the Princess, and we'll take that 9 times out of 10. And we get the broken ability on defense. The spawn-in damage is going to be great against the Royal Ghost after the nerf, especially. Royal Ghost just doesn't feel that good. Man, Musketeer hero is so strong. It doesn't feel right. Okay. So I'm just going to go for 3 Musketeers and split them again in the back. I could click another ability if we had a little bit more juice on the tank. I wish I spent a little more. All right, we're going to go Ice Spirit. Then we'll go Skellies. I wonder what happens here. If he goes for a Mega Knight on the left side, does he just lose? Because he has to drop it on the Muskies. He doesn't have Elixir. Nah, he's just dead. He's dead. Like, as soon as we saw him spend Elixir, I'm like, I think we're good. I think we just send it.